What is Cillian Murphy's net worth? The richest Irishman? Stay tuned for more on the lives of rich people. Hello dear friends. Cillian Murphy's capital and salary. Cillian Murphy is an Irish theatre and movie actor whose net worth is $20 million. Cillian Murphy began his career as a rock musician before starring in films such as 28 Days Later, Batman, Intent, and Scarecrow. Early years. Cillian Murphy was born on May 25, 1976 in Douglas, County Cork, Ireland. He grew up in Bowling Temple, Cork. His father worked for the Irish Department of Education and his mother was a French teacher. Murphy began making music and writing songs by the age of 10. Attending Presentation Brothers College, a Catholic high school, he did well but often got into trouble. It was there, however, that he first tried his hand as an actor when he participated in a play, and his English teacher, writer William Wall, advised him to take up acting. However, he pursued a career as a musician, singing and playing guitar in several bands with his brother. The pair were influenced by the Beatles and Frank Zappa and named their band the Sons of Mr. Gringes. They were offered a 5-album recording contract with Acid Jazz Records, but they did not sign. Murphy later admitted that looking back he was glad they didn't. In 1996, he began studying law at University College Cork, but failed his first-year exams, deciding instead to focus on playing with his band. While at UCC, he acted in 2 plays, Watch the Sons of Ulster March on the Somme and Little Shop of Horrors. Acting career. Although he began his career as a rock musician, Cillian Murphy made a name for himself as an actor. In September 1996, Murphy auditioned for the theatre company Cork a Dog, and later that year he made his debut in the professional play Disco Pigs. The play Disco Pigs was originally scheduled to run for only 3 weeks, but ended up touring Europe, Canada and Australia for 2 years. After that, Murphy dropped out of university and left the band. After graduating from Disco Pigs, Murphy intended to return to music, but instead he found a talent agent and his acting career came to the fore. Murphy starred in many Irish and British films and productions in the late 1990s and early 2000s. During this period, he moved to Dublin for several years. It was his starring role as Jim in Danny Boyle's post-apocalyptic film 28 Days Later in 2002 that helped Cillian gain international attention. The movie 28 Days Later was a hit in North America and was a worldwide success, making Murphy known to new fans. His performance earned him Best Newcomer nominations at the Empire Awards and Breakthrough Male Performer at the MTV Movie Awards. In 2003, he returned to the stage in Chekhov's opera The Seagull at the Edinburgh International Festival. He then co-starred with Colin Farrell in 2003's Intermission, which became the highest-grossing Irish independent film in Irish box office history. Later that year, he had a small role in Cold Mountain, where he shared screen time with Jude Law. He also starred in The Girl with the Pearl Earring with Scarlett Johansson. In 2004, he returned to the stage and toured Ireland with the Druid Theatre Company. Other starring roles followed, including the 2010 blockbuster Inception, as well as the superhero film Batman Inception. The role was later reprised in episodes of The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rebel, and in the thriller Red Eye. At the same time, he continued to return to the theatre. Since 2013, Murphy has played the lead role of Tommy Shelby in the widely acclaimed BBC series Sharp Voices, a series about a crime ring in 1920s Birmingham, England. In 2014, he starred alongside Jennifer Connelly in the drama Upstairs and in Ron Howard's 2015 film In the Heart of the Sea. In 2016, Murphy played World War II soldier Joseph Gobshik alongside Jamie Dornan in Anthropoid. In 2017, Murphy played the role of an army officer shaken by a shell in Christopher Nolan's epic war film Dunkirk. He was nominated and won numerous awards for his current work on Sharp Voices. Personal life. Although critics often note his chameleon-like performance in a variety of roles, fans are fascinated by Murphy's expressive blue eyes. Despite the worldwide fame he has gained, Murphy is never accustomed to the celebrity circle and constantly makes sure that his personal life remains private. That's why this native Irishman doesn't want to move to Hollywood and lived in London for 15 years before returning to Dublin with his family in 2015. He's reserved and very reserved. Murphy has no stylist or publicists, prefers to travel without an entourage and attend movie premieres alone. He has stated in interviews that he deliberately leads a lifestyle that the media, paparazzi and tabloids are not interested in. Murphy married his longtime girlfriend Yvonne McGuinness in 2004. They met in 1996 at one of his band's concerts. They have two sons, Malachi, born in 2005, and Aaron, born in 2007. Music remains an important part of Killian's life, even though he is no longer in the band. He still makes music regularly with friends, writes songs and goes to concerts. An avid runner, Killian was a vegetarian for many years and only started eating meat again after his role in the movie Shop Voices. Car collection. Although Cillian Murphy doesn't seem to have a passion for supercars, his car collection is undeniably luxurious. Porsche 911. The Porsche 911 provides a driving pleasure that no other car can match, as its engine is located behind the rear axle. The resulting weight distribution allows the experienced 911 pilot to reduce power earlier in a corner that would be possible with any other configuration. Audi A8L. Cillian Murphy drives a black Audi A8L, another stunning luxury car. The A8 is powered by a 4.2-liter V8 engine that can generate 372 horsepower and 445 Nm of torque. The owner of this model is Cillian Murphy. This stunning and roomy car is capable of accelerating from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 5.8 seconds. All this emphasis is on making the car luxurious, not on its high speed or performance. The Audi A8L starts at $86,500, which is a relatively reasonable price for such a package. Inside Cillian Murphy's mansion. Irish actor Cillian Murphy is one of Ireland's top talents, and the Cork native has lived between Dublin and London for years to further his stellar career. The 46-year-old Peaky Blinders star has kept much of his personal life private, telling interviewers over the years, "The less people know about me, the better." And in 2015, he spent 1.7 million euros on a stunning home in the most desirable location in the Monkstown neighborhood of South Dublin. The stunning old house was built in the 1860s and is a protected building with well-preserved Victorian elements. The terraced house has 6 double bedrooms, as well as a living room and several original fireplaces. The original property listed the living room with high ceilings and large bay windows, complete with a beautiful wrought iron fireplace. The 3,444 square foot home received an upgrade permit after purchase, so the family has certainly put their own stamp on it. The house is just a 5-minute walk from the sea and close to a number of luxurious amenities, including yacht clubs, parks, and a number of high-demand schools. Cillian previously said the family returned to Ireland after 14 years of living in London because his children developed a very posh English accent. Speaking about his decision to return to Ireland, he said in the Armchair Expert podcast, "We wanted the kids to be Irish. They were at the age when they were teenagers. They had a very posh English accent, and I didn't appreciate that too much, so we decided to go back," he said, laughing. Cillian previously told GQ magazine that he and his wife Yvonne love to cook, watch movies and listen to music, so his home in Monkstown is probably the perfect sanctuary for those domestic activities. Admit it, who's a fanatic about Peaky Blinders?